What are you doing, Tim?
Well, what am I doing? Well, first of all, putting a pair of gloves on because it's a bit nippy. Well, we had a tree fall over before Christmas, blown down, or part of it. And the reason it fell down partly is that it's just absolutely cacked up with ivy, with big branches. So what I'm doing at the moment is trying to clear the ivy so I can get at the trunk and then just saw it up. And yeah, it'll probably be firewood, but there might be a bit of turning wood in there. So I started it before Christmas, and I'm going to try and do another hour and a half on it now if I can.
Okay.
So that's what I'm up to.
This is right across the ditch.
It is, yeah. So you can see it snapped off here, or virtually off. There's a second branch here. I'm not quite sure where that came from, but it's all a part of the same thing. And you can see, excuse me, that I've been slowly stripping off the ivy branches here. I've got to get in the ditch now and do the rest, I think. And then I'm dragging it over to the bonfire. So I'm chucking it into the field and then dragging it that way. But I'm doing it bit by bit rather than cutting it all and having a massive pulling job of it. So it's happening. I don't know how much useful wood we'll get for firewood, but can't leave it like this anyhow. It's also resting heavily up against that ash, so need to get the weight off the ash so that doesn't get damaged. But it's a right old mess of rotten stuff in there, so because there's another bit that's come down here, so this corner needs a good tidy. I've got a few little branches there which we'll chuck on as kindling and stuff, which is always handy, isn't it? And I'll probably have a few more, but yes, that's my task for an hour or two today, is to knock a bit more of a hole in this. So we made quite a lot of progress, actually. If you move along, you can see what was before choked out with ivy is now stripped back to the main trunk, so you can see what we're doing a bit. What I've got to do next is get the other side of the fence and clear there. But that's one more session. But the hard bit is what I've just been doing, which is dragging the ivy that I've cut off onto the
bonfire area.
Yeah, that's hard work.
Well, Tim cuts down a tree. I think it's time I cut some willow. And this is usually where I start. Get some nice weaving willows so I can make frames for the delphiniums and the dahlias. Here's some of the willow I've cut, bundled up. Got 5 weaving willows.